What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name your U.S. representative. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President.